Hello, guys. I am Shane Davis, 20-year comic book veteran. I'm here with another beautiful, lovely. Sometimes she has been known to make this man a sandwich, Yanzi Lynn.
Hi.
And today is the day we're going to talk a little bit about decimated DC, but we're going to talk about face down, butts up Tom Taylor as he is knocked out from his own Twitter recount. So here we go. So sales charts have came in, and well, we're going to dial back on Tom Taylor. Just a month ago, Tom Taylor was taking shots at people on YouTube for saying that Superman, bisexual Superman, a thing that has happened, was actually selling well, that the sales weren't dropping off, that people whatever, and what was to be a multiple tweet epic troll of from Tom Taylor. But before we get into it, please, guys, now is the time. Look down below, hit like, subscribe, ring that bell for notification, please, because you know what, Elf on Mars. But anyways, let's get into it, Yanzi.
So I'll say, not even 2 weeks ago, Tom Taylor made this tweet where he was, I guess, taking shots at people who are saying that his book is bombing. So he says, well, stick around for the end of this. It's worth it. Today, I woke up to piles of strangers in my mentions attacking the sales of Superman, Son of Kal-el, issue 6, and celebrating the fate of our comics. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but you can see this guy is a pretty long thread where he's basically dunking on people who are saying that, oh, go broke is not true.
Right.
He's saying, oh, look at that. It's selling really well in the top 50 comics bestseller list. And not to mention, when you look on Comixology, it's in the top 10 along with some sales juggernaut that we're talking about. People ordering Son of Kal-el number 7, I guess, on digital. Fans reject Walk Superman. DC sales comics terrifying. So blah, blah, blah. You can see he's pretty upset that people are talking crap about it. Wait, issue 6 didn't even appear in December sales? What?
Oh, and here we go. Here's the own Tom goes, you idiots. You idiots.
Yeah, it didn't come out till January. So book number 6 is supposed to come out on January 4th. So, well, maybe we are the ones with an egg in our face, Tom. Let's have a look at the ICB2 sales for January.
So now the date is out. That's the trick. So people don't understand, it had misshipped. That was Tom Taylor's big slam dunk on YouTube, is that you guys are saying it's not even on the chart. Well, it's not, because we had to redraw a Robin or something in the book. It misshipped. So now when it did ship, where did it land?
Well, before we get into that, I want to make point something rather shocking though. So we look at the January for top 20 comics, and it's pretty much dominated by Marvel. DC only appears on the list twice with Batman, like obviously, and Dark Knights of Steel, which is also a Batman book in a way. So very good for DC.
Here's what's interesting. If we roll back up, again, I've said this before in other videos, but let's pretend there's some new people here. The ICB2 charts roughly predict where these books are in ranking. So this Batman is always going to be up there. Why? Because it's roughly guesstimated it's 100,000 copies. So that means, like, they're saying only She-Hulk and Spawn Scorched sold over 100,000 copies in the month of January. Now, there's two ways to see this: is that Marvel is dominating DC, and DC is just sucking air. They can't get any books, and we talked about this before in the previous video, that DC's really leading and posting all their weight on Batman, and that how bad that is all it takes is one really bad Batman movie, or just people are kind of tired of Batman, and DC Comics is over. They're kaput. That's it. The Batman can't sell so much in the positive that it covers the deficit of the production of all the other DC Universe books. And it's important to keep these DC Universe characters around, because that's the DC Universe, period. Like, I mean, Batman is Batman. He could be his own character. You could take him. You don't even need the rest of the DC Universe, but the DC Universe does need to exist to be a valuable property for these big mega corporations that own them. So this is really dangerous ground, putting all the weight of the comic book company solely on Batman, because in the end, the corporation wants more than Batman to actually sell. They can license Batman out all day. The trick here is if Batman's only selling 100,000 copies, I'm not so sure even the rest of this list is healthy. I mean, they're placing high, But I actually fear that comic sales in general are just way, way down. But anyways, where's Tom Taylor's Superman at? Let's get down to the big wah wah.
Oh, position number 42 for Superman, Son of Kal-el, number 6. So, well, maybe that's an anomaly. Let's have a look. So, in November, that was when Superman, Son of Kal-el, number 5, the issue where he, kisses a guy, comes out. So he's position number 6, and he fell all the way down to position number 42. But maybe it's an improvement. Let's have a look at the issue number 4, position number 44. So pretty much what happened was that issue 4 was at 44. Issue 5, where was the bisexual kiss happened, it jumped to 6. Then we go back to issue 6. It's just back to normal. So it's at position number 42. But wait, maybe it'll still improve for issue number 7. After all, that's the one where, the very popular image of Superboy. Superboy. See, I call him Superboy. But he's Superman.
Mm-hmm. He's Superman.
Carrying the placard, doing a march for climate justice and all that.
Yeah.
Maybe it sells better. Oh, wait. Superman Son of Kal-el, number 7 is positioned at 63. Oh my. So it felt even more. It's just tanking at this point. But now, before Tom Taylor says, psych, it comes out in February, you guys are owned again. No, see, it published January 8th. So it is January sales data is correct. Superman Kal-el number 7 is at position number 63.
And this is the interesting thing in all of this is Tom Taylor's positioning to banter back and forth with fans and try to act like people don't know what they're talking about. If I had to guess, because his editors know where the book is selling, all of this is pre-orders. So he knew it was selling bad. I feel like Tom was actually trying to talk shit back because there's a real fear that YouTube or the press is actually, the bad press is actually going to reflect on sales and what they're doing with Superman. For all purposes, just for this argument, Tom Taylor probably put like literally his ass on the line for this. Like, if this doesn't work and you do such a big gamble with an IP and you move the furniture around on the IP so much and it ends up right back where it was, DC Comics actually thinks that that's a waste of capital and money because you, one, took a chance at damaging the IP, two, the money and press, and they do pay for it a little bit to get it going. After that, everybody talks about it, all the bad press. The good press, actually DC Comics paid for is money. It's a big waste if it ends up right back where it is. And this is actually a problem that I would see working at DC Comics whenever they would talk about doing another reboot. What's the point of doing another reboot if in 3 months, and keep in mind there's a 3-month pre-order basis, if it's going to end up right back where it started? There isn't. That's the problem, is how to get comics to actually sell, put in good stories, put in good characters, some dare and do's, get it going, get it exciting. But the thing is this type of quick fix, this type of knee-jerk reaction from mainstream press, actually it's junk food sells. They only last speculation as far as the news cycle goes. I do think Tom Taylor knew this was getting ready to go down like a Led Zeppelin. I do think he knew that basically he had to say something, and the only thing he could do, and I think the next thing that's going to happen is they're going to blame YouTubers talking garbage about this book that the sales are low. And I think that's the next thing we'll see from Tom Taylor, is blaming us that it doesn't sell because we had a negative reaction to it. And then what's going to follow after that is they're going to call everybody a phobe, an ist, and things like that. And it's our fault it didn't sell. Not that people weren't in tune with watching an activist Superman. Not that people were, wanting to see Superman kiss a boy. None of these things, none of that matters. It's just that I'm the problem because it's not selling. But anyways, guys, leave me a comment below. Was Tom really, really wrong? Can Tom Taylor bounce back from this? Or will this haunt him the rest of his career? And I want to point out, Inglorious Rex is up and funding updates are up. Merch has came down. We are at $246,211. I would like to see this hit $250,000 second Indiegogo crowdfunder, and it's going along swimmingly as we set up in our new studio. So please do consider going over there and backing this. And I will leave you guys with a trailer, and hit like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. Catch you guys again with another video.
Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been? I don't know where to begin. All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. I got a 6 cents for a pasta, so now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame, cause I break the chains. Can't control me.